Will we ever get a remaster? Probably not. Should we get a remaster? Probably. Today we'll be discussing why Call of Duty Ghosts is a forgotten hero of the franchise. It is time to set the record straight and explain why this game deserves more love than it gets. What makes COD Ghosts different from the others in the franchise? Could it be that you have a whole squad of 6 characters? Was it the levolution on the maps when you get a pickup off the ground? Let's find out. The biggest reason I think Call of Duty Ghosts differs from the others in the franchise is because of the options it gives you for 6 members of the squad that can be totally customized and spec'd to different ways for the many different play styles that you can play. Say you're going to be a sniper, you can have a sniper class, do LMG, you can do submachine gun, you can do assault rifle. 6 different options. And then you can have every character look different, whether it's male, female, all completely different. Like nothing about every character is exactly the same unless you wanted it that way. Huge gameplay thing after Black Ops 2. I mean, Infinity Ward I think was cooking with this game. I also wanted to add for this video, Extinction, the game mode that is like zombies but 100 times better than zombies in my opinion. It just completely changed up the whole game. You're fighting aliens instead of zombies. Kind of the same thing. I honestly feel like the game mode plays better than zombies. That's my hot take on it. Obviously, you guys can leave your takes in the comments if you want, but Extinction, 100% a game mode that you would want to play, especially with this. Completely forgot about it. Completely went over my mind. Another reason, the Levolution. It's a huge selling point as a new mechanic to change the map from how the 3 lanes usually work to then it changes it to a different 3-lane system. So obviously it keeps the same 3 lanes, but it puts it in 2 different styles, so it's like 2 different maps, course of a single match. So I mean, even just that and changing. All you would have to do is pick up off the ground. You complete that objective, boom, you're changing the map with a nuke. Very super interesting. But Call of Duty coming out with something like this, completely unheard of. They've always been, oh, if you shoot a grenade at a wall, it's not going to blow a hole in the wall. Obviously, it still doesn't do that necessarily, but even just changing the map so it's not the same map over and over again is 100% a plus. One of the greatest mechanics to ever come out of Call of Duty game. And probably when we got Blackout in Black Ops 4, nothing was changed. Like first Battle Royale, hell yeah. The only game that was doing any sort of evolution during this time was Battlefield 4. It's more of a open world sandbox where you can pretty much do everything. So with Call of Duty being like, okay, let's put in a system where we can change the map and then completely change how the game plays. There's a map called Freefall that once the game starts, the building starts falling out of the sky down through the rest of the building. Interesting map. There's a couple other maps with one with a gas station that completely changes. There's one where you're in a stadium and then next thing you know a nuke goes off. Completely different. It's sick. In total, as of 2019, the sales numbers for Call of Duty Ghosts was 27 million copies were sold as of 2019. That's not bad, especially with being literally right behind Black Ops 2 in sales numbers, and being 4th on the list for highest selling game. Obviously, as of 2019, with the first being Black Ops 1 and the second being Modern Warfare 3. Like Infinity Ward, has the only game that Infinity Ward has is in the top 5. Black Ops 1 being number 1, Modern Warfare 3 being number 2, Black Ops 2 being number 3, and COD Ghosts being number 4. Will we ever get a remaster? Probably not. Should we get a remaster? Probably. It's definitely one of the best games that I've played of Call of Duty. One of the more unique ones. I don't understand what made Activision decide to not make another one. Maybe it was Infinity Ward. Maybe it was because Sledgehammer was working on the next game afterwards. So, after COD Ghosts, it was Advanced Warfare, which, in my opinion, was a flop. They tried to copy what Black Ops 2 was doing, was a mistake. I obviously haven't played through the campaign yet. I didn't play a lot of multiplayer. I never played, so maybe people liked it. Just didn't flow right. Didn't like it. It's just Call of Duty Ghosts was a totally different animal compared to the other games. And then they pretty much, after COD Ghosts, they just scrapped the whole idea of ever having to do this again and completely went back to what they were already doing before, which was just making a normal Call of Duty game with one single character. You pick a bunch of different classes, and then you end up playing the same game every year over and over and over again. I would like to see Call of Duty come out with another COD Ghosts game. I played the beta. Obviously, this game came out in 2013. I played the beta. It was pretty good. I even thought that the game was not that great whenever I first played it. And then after a while, after all the other games were coming out, you go back to Ghosts and you completely realize that this game deserves a sequel. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, it 100% deserves a sequel. I think that would be awesome and well deserved. Infinity Ward, like I said, definitely cooked on this game, and they definitely deserve to get more praise for this game than a lot of people decided not to give them because of probably how buggy the game launched and how everything was not great. I mean, Battlefield 4, look what happened to that. It launched broken, and by the end of its life, people are still playing it today. If I had been playing more COD Ghosts, I'll probably be playing it right now. If the multiplayer is still good, if it's not being flooded with hackers and all kinds of stuff, which I'm not sure if it is or not, but maybe we can look at that in the future. But as of right now, COD Ghosts, definitely the forgotten hero of the franchise, and it definitely deserves more love than it definitely has gotten since 2013. It's been 12 years. We need another COD Ghosts. What happened to the franchise afterwards? We never know.